Top knot time! Hi everyone, welcome back to another Watch on Wednesday. I'm MJ and this video is going to be about all of my extras work. I'm going to walk it through how my experience has been. So I'm going to take it a step back a bit before I properly started doing extras work. And that was when I was about 10 or 11. I went on a children's game show called Smile. I can remember being a little bit starstruck on like the car journey there. I felt like I was going to be scared, but I embraced the experience and it was so much fun. But it wasn't until I was maybe about 15, 16 when I decided that I'd like to look into acting a little bit more. I joined a drama group and that gave me the confidence to just go for it and apply to like an extras casting agent. And it sounds weird saying that because you don't think of like the background people as having an agent, but I looked into the different agents that are available. There's ones like Casting Collective, Mad Dogs, Ray Knight, 2020, Guys and Dolls, and at first I chose to apply to one, and that first one was Ray Knight. I was lucky in when I applied that they were looking for white women with short to shoulder length hair, and I kind of cheated a little bit, and I literally, the day after I found that, I went for a haircut and just chopped my hair, and then I sent off a few photos. It was pretty much just like a selfie kind of photo, and I sent that off, and I think a couple of days later I had a call back saying they wanted to take some more pictures. Personally, my advice on that basis is not to worry if you don't hear back from them until like the day before or the afternoon before, because they will get back to you if they've said they're going to meet up. I remember sitting in our sixth form common room panicking. So I got to the studios, signed in, filled in some forms. It was just the sort of usual admin stuff to begin with, and then they took photos. So other than Ray Knight, the other one that I applied to was Casting Collective, and they do theirs by you just simply uploading their photos. They have given categories. So how they get in touch with you is they'll send you either emails, they'll either text you, or they'll call you. The best thing to do is to have your phone on you at all times so that you can get back as soon as possible, because the way that they work is they send it out to as many people on their books as they can, and the first like 20 or so that get back to them will get put forward. But you also, counter to that, you have to be in the mindset of you're not going to be selected every time. We'll move on to fittings. Now, these are when the people on wardrobe will select some outfits that they want you to try on, just so that when you get on the filming days, they don't have to run around trying to clothe 60, 30, 10 people because they haven't planned in advance. You might go to random different places. So for me personally, what I love is being on the set, seeing how everything works. Whilst you're on set, one thing you've got to do is you've got to be patient, because 20 seconds or 30 seconds amount of filming can take 4 hours to physically film, because they take it from this angle focusing on one person, then they take it focusing on another person, and there's another person it focuses on. So you've got all of these different angles that are the exact same thing repeated over again and again and again. Once you finish the filming process, it's kind of a long wait. You've just got to keep your fingers crossed and hope that you're lucky enough to be seen and be visible. For me personally, I've been incredibly lucky with the stuff that I've done. The very first thing I did was also a day before my English language A-level exam. Again, not my best idea, but I did alright in the exam. And that was a BBC comedy called Big School, and I'm just going to shadow photos around. So that was really good because it was just a couple of people on set, like as extras, but everyone's really nice. I mean, there are a lot of uni students that do extras work, so that was what was good about Big School. And the next one I did a couple of days on Call the Midwife, Admittedly, that was some really early call times. Now we're talking about 4 AM I had to get up, or 3:30 I've had to get up for like a call time of 7:30. So that's the downside, but I mean, at the end of the day, extras work allows you to do things that you wouldn't ordinarily get to do. I mean, I was a pregnant woman in the 40s. Now, I think only most people's grandparents can say that that's happened to them. So I mean, I've been weighed as a pregnant lady. The next one was modern day filming in River, BBC programme. And that, honestly, again, it was an absolutely amazing day. Admittedly, it was a long day, but I don't care. I got to shake Stellan Skarsgård's hand. I got to have a chat with Leslie Manville, who played my on-screen mother. It was just amazing to watch it back and be like, that's my character they're mentioning there. Grace, that's me. And we were in this huge house. And personally, I don't know if I'd let anyone in this room right now. But yeah. The next one I did was Downton Abbey. And sorry, slight battery blip there. It was an incredible location. Regardless of how cold it was, I did a little stint on the BBC film The Dresser. Now this one wasn't as good as the other ones, but I was able to be in the background for the opening sort of 20 seconds. Again, you can't really tell it's me in this one, but I was a 1940s or 20s usherette in a theatre. At one point in between takes, they were having a sing-song with Ian McKellen. Not that I knew the song, but who can say they've done that? Mr. Selfridge. Well, we were sitting in one of the like holding buses, like they have like these huge double-decker buses where they keep all of the extras in one place most of the time. And one of the assistant directors, ADs, came on and were like, we need one more person to do a bit more, another bit of work. And the guy looked at me and was like, yep, no, you'll be fine. I was like, whoa, hold up. I ended up, and I was sitting across two of the actors in it. I was sitting across Tom Goodman-Hill and Catherine Kelly. I guess time to sum up. Good availability, be patient, don't be afraid, put yourself out there. You might get chosen to be a little bit more in front of the camera than you expect. In Mr. Selfridge I had the little slates being clapped in front of my face. Oh, I missed out the crown. The crown. I hope you enjoyed this little video about my experience as an extra. If you have any suggestions, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm happy to check out other people's channels. I never know who to watch these days, so comment below if you've got a channel. I will try and have a look at it, and I will see you next week for another watch on Wednesday. Bye!